We're at InstallerSHOW with Elemental, who partnered with BEAMA to put on over 3 days of content focusing on how the built environment can reach net zero. InstallerSHOW are expecting 10,000 visitors over the 3 days, and we've got over 100 speakers talking about everything from social housing retrofit right through to EV charging infrastructure. It's the first time here at the NEC, and it's the biggest show we've ever done with over 300 exhibitors. The show's aimed at heating engineers, plumbers and electricians, as well as building services engineers, social housing professionals and local authorities, all of whom have some pretty big changes coming up when it comes to how we heat and power our buildings.
We're doing a lot of work as a trade association to support our members and work with their customers on how to grow the market and deliver new technologies for the future. I think the main challenges today are the avalanche of regulation that is coming our way, whether it's building regulations or anything really in the energy market, but also an expectation that things are going to change and a bit of uncertainty really around how the market's going to grow. So we're trying to manage some uncertainty in the market to help our members bring investment into the UK. Because the scale up in manufacturing of some sectors, heat pumps is a good example, is pretty unprecedented for the supply chain and investors. InstallerSHOW is a vital platform to bring people together. Our members, the manufacturers, need to work directly with installers, specifiers, developers, housing associations to deliver these new products. You know, the installers have a really key role in working with the consumer in deploying new technologies into buildings, especially when we're looking at low carbon heat and retrofit solutions. So having these conversations at the show is so important to us, and that's why we're here supporting our members today.
We are interested in things like changes in regulated energy, so the new Part L, which has just come into force, the new Part O in overheating, the new Part F for ventilation, the new Part S for EV chargers, all just out now. But we're also interested in helping with things like embodied carbon, biodiversity net gain, water efficiency, and a lot of the PLCs in the sector have got ESG challenges. I think the main thing that's coming out, which is particularly relevant to the audience here, is that we are on a progressive journey away from gas and into electric heating. Now, most of that will probably be air source heat pumps, but there are other technologies that we are yet to see where they will necessarily slot in. So I think we'll see some direct electric, maybe infrared. I think we will also see more network heating, probably with that network still though being powered by heat pumps. So I think that's where we're going to be seeing a lot of that going forward. And that means that for people living in their houses and the people who have to sell the houses, what we've got is a different type of house, a different type of experience. Houses that are going to perform in different ways to what we've been used to in the past.
We're a housing association, and we are brave, we are ambitious, and we want to embrace the sort of technology benefits and the net zero carbon journey. So what we've done is we've written our own zero carbon ready specification. We've already embarked on that journey, and we just came to share our experiences to date in terms of delivery, availability, cost and benefits for our customers, which is the most important thing. The key topics were the increasing sort of building regs, and actually is that something that we should embrace and welcome? Well, as a landlord, yes, because it means we get a better quality product, but we also discussed quality. For us as a landlord, it's the satisfaction in providing such a high quality product and making that sort of step change into that high quality product, and the reduction in maintenance costs, which means we're less disruptive to our customers by having to repair things, and that money that we save on maintenance we can reinvest in other parts of the business, such as new build. There are thousands of people on the waiting list. So you fix one problem, it allows you to support another one. And that's what this does for us.
Every year there's about 1.5 to 1.7 million boilers replaced in homes. And all of those are subject to building regulations requirements to improve the efficiency of the system. So they're actually one of the key ways that we're improving the energy efficiency of our homes, and yet people think, oh, it's just a side issue. So these things are really, really important. If we get the basics right, then we can move towards net zero at the right sort of pace. Because if we don't do things when we have the opportunity, we're never going to get there. Government have to produce what they call approved documents. So for each part of the regulations, there's a thick document that lays out a lot of different requirements, a lot of technical details. What we've tried to do is distill them down into the key things so somebody can see at a glance really what it is that they have to do, anything that's changed from the old versions of the regulations. Doesn't mean it replaces the approved documents, but it's sort of a way in, it gives people a starting point. And we've done one for Part F, which is ventilation, which is a new regulation this year, and Part L, which is energy conservation, again a new one. And for Part L, we've covered heating controls for gas and oil boiler systems, and heat pumps, electric heating and underfloor heating systems.